With Kendall spending most of his career in Houston before he came over here to Pittsburgh in the offseason, he's taken some pretty bad teams and turned them around, but this team might be the most difficult that he's had. Now, Kendall leads the league right now with 32 home runs in the season, but the Pittsburgh Pirates are not even at 500 at this point. They're 4 games under. They're facing a tough Philly squad, which is kind of weird to say. The Phillies have actually turned things around here in Kendall's career. They've actually become one of the best teams in the league, so Kendall has to make sure that he can be on his A game today, driving some runs, because if Kendall's not hitting in RBIs, if he's not getting on base to steal some, this team is not going to score any runs. But look at that nice double play. Kendall's able to turn that one. A great play in the defensive side of the ball. Now, Philly's up 1-0 here. Kendall's got a ball hit to him deep in the hole. He's going to stop that one. Can he get the out at shortstop? He can. Can they turn the double play? They cannot. The dude running to first base, though, was super fast. We couldn't get the double play. They end up scoring, so now it's a 2-0 lead here for Philly at home in the top of the 6th. Now, first pitch of Kendall is an inside fastball. We're going to lay off that one. Now we've got ourselves in the 2-0 count. Next pitch is coming in. This one's right where we want it. Kendall gets a hold of it and rips it to the left field. That one is going to be fair. It goes off the wall. Kendall has a single, but he tries to turn it into a double. He goes into second base. Oh boy, Kendall, you could have stayed at first base. You would have been fine, but you got too greedy at this point. I get it. You're trying to put runs on the board, but now we're in a 3-0 hole. They have 2 runners on. This ball's hit to Kendall. He fumbles it a little bit. He's going to go to second base. That one is there just in time. Thrown a little bit high, but still, we're in a good position now. We're down 3-0. It's the top of the 8th. We have 2 runners on and 2 outs. Can we be clutch? The first pitch is going to be outside there in the 4-seam fastball. They're trying to test us, throwing inside or away each time, not giving us anything to hit on that first pitch. Now a 2-0 count again for Kendall. He's been here. It's kind of familiar. He's got a chance on this one, and he rips it. That is a no-doubter. Kendall's out here wearing number 24, mimicking his idol Ken Griffey Jr. with the deep shot to left center field. That's a 3 RBI hit to tie this ball game up here in the top of the 8th. The pitcher, Snyder, he can't believe it. What a shot by Kendall. Another home run for 442 feet, and his teammates are still in awe right now. That was a heck of a hit. On the bottom of the 9th, it's still 3-3, so we've got to make sure we can lock this up. This ball's hit deep in the hole to Kendall. He's going to try and get to it. He leaps out to his left-hand side. He's able to snag it. Can he get the out at first base? He's just a little bit too slow. He's got to get up quicker. He's got to flick that wrist a little bit more, and that runner's going to reach first base safely. Ultimately, they're going to knock that guy in, so we're going to walk it here with a 4-3 loss today. Kendall had 2 hits, a home run and 3 RBIs, but unfortunately, as you guys saw, that just wasn't enough to get that W. Now, today we're playing the St. Louis Cardinals. They are the top team in our division. Right now, they have a 9.5 game lead on us, but Kendall's playing pretty well. He's batting .414 over his last couple games, a 7-game hit streak. Can he get it going to 8 games here today? We'll see what he can do against Lynn. That was a 2-1 count here in the first inning. Next pitch is in with 1 runner on. Kendall rips it. This one's out to deep right center field. This one has a chance, but that one is going to be just at the warning track. An easy snag for the center fielder, kind of a can of corn that forces Harrison back to come to first base, and no dice there for Kendall on his first at bat of the ball game. Now here in the bottom of the first, 2 runners on. This ball's hit right off the pitcher. That's going to move runners over. We are going to get the guy at first base though, but runners go to second and third base in scoring position. Our pitcher is a little bit hurt. He's kind of not too, the catcher's a little worried about him too. The manager actually comes out, but Park is actually going to get up. Look how strong this dude. He says, you can hit me with the ball, but I'm going to come right back at you. But look at this. He gave up even more runs now. So it's a 5-0 lead here for St. Louis. We're in the top of the 4th. Nobody on, nobody out. First pitch is into Kendall. This one's hit to right field again. This one's hit so high in the air. Doesn't have enough to carry out. Unfortunately for us, there is not anywhere near the win that we actually need to carry that ball out. So Kendall's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts today. But here in the 5th inning, we're down 5-1. We finally scored. Someone on our team was capable to put runs on the board. Now, 2 outs, nobody on. This ball's in low. Kendall drills it to center field. What a sharp hit. This one could get out. And that one is going to straight center field, the deepest part of the ballpark. And your boy Kendall King gets another home run. A solo shot, 418 feet. And Corey Dickerson, he's happy to see Kendall do that because now he's a chance to try and go back-to-back. Now we do find ourselves here in the 6th inning, only down 1 run now. Kendall got a little bit of a rally going. This ball's going to second base, trying to turn the double play. That one is there in time. So Kendall, again, no errors so far in the past couple of games. Things are looking good on the defensive side, and on the plate, you know he's been money. Now with 1 runner on, we're still down 1 here in the 7th inning. This ball's in, right where Kendall wants. He's going to try to lock in on it. Kendall gets a hold of it. It's in the left center field gap. That one is going to drop. It's going to be a 1 bouncer off of the fence. Kendall's going to make his way to second base. They misplay it. Kendall's moving his way to third base. This ball's coming in. Kendall is turning third base. He's trying to go home. He could possibly get this one. The catcher's not even there. Kendall, why did you turn around? The catcher was so far away from home plate. That would have been an inside the park home run. But you goofed in you. The manager, he's like, why did he stop running? That doesn't make any sense. Now in the 8th inning here, we're up 9-5. What a rally that's been going on for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The offense is finally looking like it needs to against a top-tier team. That's good news. Next pitch is in. Now Kendall hits one. This one is way up in the air, deep left center field. Doesn't have enough, of course. It doesn't, but he drops it. This dude actually drops it. Kendall finally notices. He goes to second base. The throw is in. He goes back to first. They throw it. He's just in under the tag. How did this dude drop that ball? Mendoza, you messed up. What are you doing? And with 1-2 count with 1 out, Kendall's on first, tries to steal second base. This ball's going to be hit out to, looks like left field. It's near the wall. Kendall's going to go back to first base, so it's an easy fly out for the left fielder. So still, we hold on first base. Aiden Chavez, though, our former teammate over in Houston, joined us here in Pittsburgh. He's had a pretty good game so far. A 2-1 count. This one's going to be let. Kendall goes all the way to second base, gets another steal. I want to try and get 60 home runs and 60 stolen bases. No one's ever done it before. Let's see if Kendall can actually do it. And this ball's hit out to right center field. This is going to be in the gap, and that one is going to drop. Kendall is going to get another run to extend our lead further in this ball game. Another great at bat for Kendall, but look. Wait, Aiden Chavez is going over to third base. They're going to throw this one home. Aiden Chavez is going to stop at third base. Kendall gets the go-ahead run that we absolutely need to extend our lead even further. He's feeling pretty good about himself because we ended up getting 10 runs today. Kendall only has 2 hits though, a triple, which should have been an inside the park home run, and a home run with 2 RBIs. But now we face the Miami Marlins. This is a squad. They've been trying to get a little bit better here, but Kendall now is on a heck of a tear. 36 home runs, batting .380. Things are looking good on our road trip here. How do you guys feel about these uniforms, by the way? These pinstripe pants, the yellow jerseys, the old school hat. You guys will see that in the field in a second. Now Kendall rips one out to the center field gap. That one's going to be a drop. It's going to go all the way over to third base, moving the runner. Kendall's going to hold up at first base because you know what? We want to try and get a steal where we're at, but unfortunately, he couldn't get one there. Now Kendall had a single so far in the first inning. We're down 1-0 though. 2 outs, nobody on here at the top of the third. This ball's in. It's a nasty curveball. The manager's like, yeah, that's a really nice pitch. Now, an 0-1 count. Kendall's waiting for his next ball. This is going to be coming in. Right where Kendall wants it, he slaps a little ball to the shortstop. The shortstop takes his time, though, throws it, but you can't take that much time if you want to throw out Kendall King. You guys know Kendall King is one of the fastest players in MLB right now. I think his overall speed rating's at 108 with all the different boosts that he has. Now, here on third, the 3-0 count. We're going to try and steal, and Kendall is just under the tag for another stolen base. Now, moving on to the top of the 5th, it's a 1-0 lead still for Miami. We haven't scored. Nobody on, 2 outs. Kendall's got a couple of hits to start the ball game. Next pitch is in. It's an outside four-seam fastball. You guys have seen it time and time again. They will not throw Kendall a first pitch strike. And with the 1-0 count, this ball's down low. Kendall draws it right up the middle. The shortstop's going to get to it. He flips it over to first base, but that one is thrown high. The catcher is able to snag that one, though, to keep it from going out of play. So Kendall doesn't get a double off of that one, only a single, but still, he's getting on base when he needs to. Now, Marcell Ozuna's in. Miami is still up 1-0. How is Pittsburgh not scored with Kendall getting on base as much as he has? This one's a dribble to shortstop. It's an easy grounder for Kendall. Make sure you make the throw, and that's a strong arm for Kendall. You guys already know 103 arm strength on the season for Kendall. Yeah, that dude can throw you out pretty easily. Now, Kendall's back up in the top of the 7th, trying to get some runs on the board. The first pitch on the 1-out count is going to be a ball, so a 2-0 count now. Next pitch is in. Right where Kendall wants, he's locked in. Can he get it in? Kendall rips it to left center field. That one is going to go back off of the Miami Marlins sign. What a hit by Kendall King. Another no-doubt shot. Kendall is on a tear. Pitchers all across the MLB cannot stand this dude. I'm surprised no one's thrown it at his head at this point. But 401 feet to tie this ball game up at 1-1. That's exactly what the Pirates needed. Now with a 1-1 count, 1 out, Kendall's in the field. This ball's hit deep in the hole. We're going to field it in the grass. Can we throw him out? Kendall's going to try to see if he can get his arm strength over, and what a throw by Kendall. If you'd seen Kendall a couple of seasons ago, he probably would have jumped up in the air, tried to throw it a little bit, but now he has so much power, so much force, he can make those throws flat-footed. That's unbelievable. On the bottom of the 7th, there's 2 outs, there's 2 runners on. This ball's hit by Starling Marte. Kendall's going to try to get it to second base, and that one is just in the nick of time as Kendall gets the infield assist. Now, in the top of the 9th, still a 1-1 ball game, 1 home run, 3 singles. Kendall has 4 hits. If he gets a hit here, it's 5 hits on the ball game. The first pitch is a nice curveball, and Kendall rips that when he was sitting on the curveball. They tried to get him with the curveball earlier. That one is out of the park. You can't throw Kendall the same first pitch in multiple at-bats and not expect him to rip that one. The manager, of course, is super happy. 383 feet, so not nearly as long as the one he had earlier in the ballgame, but still, that one counts all the same. And because Kendall got that one, we're going to walk in here with a 2-1 victory today. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Check the playlist down below for more videos, and I will catch you guys on the very next episode of Kendall King.